Hello, I'm APX and this is Seeds Sunday, the weekly series on my channel where I show you Seeds Minecraft Console Edition, which are particularly interesting and worth checking out in some way. And this week's seed is one you're gonna want to check out. It's one big enough that I figured I had to come back to Seeds Sunday because if we're being totally honest, I was gonna kind of hold off till the updated quadsic. That's when a lot of stuff is coming out that you'll need seeds for, and that's when I figured I should come back to this. But this seed is such a great one that I'd make an exception for the Console Edition thing because it has so many crazy, weird, glitchy things. Like for instance, next to the spawn, you'll find a desert temple intersected with a village. That's already a kind of crazy rare coincidence to find two structures incepted. What if I said this happens twice on the same seed? Two desert temples with two villages inside a classic world? That's pretty crazy, right? What if I said it also comes with a bunch of other glitches, including a volcano? Well, then you probably would be interested more than just a little bit, and that's what I'll be sharing with you all in today's video. Hopefully you do enjoy the Seed Sunday. Like if you do like it, because it helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you do like seeing the seeds. And just a quick clarification, this seed came in from Emily McCormick. Big thank to her for sharing this crazy thing, because she said it was like super glitchy, and I was like, oh, I'm not so sure about that, but the more I check it out, the more I realize it really is true. So yeah, the seed's gonna be on screen right now. Do that with a classic size world and the small biomes I believe you have to pick, and if you do those two options together, you'll spawn right here next to the tiniest ravine in the world. That's right, you don't just spawn on a nice plains, which is perfect for building. Next to the desert temple village, you also spawn right next to a really tiny ravine, like 3 blocks wide, which makes it just wide enough to be useful if you want to get some iron, because as you can see, there's some iron back there, there's some coal, there's some stuff you're going to want from here. But also, if you want to ignore the ravine, you can literally hop over it at its widest point. Like from here to there, you can just hop straight over the ravine, and if you want to feel like you're a giant, Minecraft character, you can totally do that. So yeah, really tiny ravine, kind of weird thing to see next to spawn. Then we've obviously got the village combined with the desert temple, and it combines 2 of the village structures, so you get this very weird customized kind of thing. It looks super strange from some angles. Seriously, look at this thing. It's like, is this real? And the answer is yes. The well and a house is combined, and it combined in such a way that you can walk from this into the actual house, which is, again, more than a little bit jarring, but it's a thing you can do, and it's a thing you might be down with. Obviously, you also get the 4 chests. None of those have been broken, so you get golden apples, you get, enchanted books, whatever you randomly happen to get. Again, every time you load up a world, this is randomly generated, so you might get this stuff, you might get better. It's all down to your luck on the draw. But then, like I said, it's not just an amazing spawn, it's not just an amazing set of biomes, which we'll come back to, because I want to mention this more later. But if you head to the north of the seed, then you'll find that, okay, first of all, really weird holes in the ground. So, this is weird enough by itself. It's not often you find, it's kind of like the reverse of the hill. The biome tried to generate a hill, but it was already too high, so it went down instead. Kind of weird stuff. Same thing over here. It's like a perfectly square, again, it goes all the way down as low as it can go to sea level, and then it stops. I don't know why this is the case, but it's the weirdest thing to be on the inside of. But then if we head even further north than this, we'll find another kind of weird example of this. So again, finding messed up deserts, it's not uncommon, but it's not too uncommon, but it is a weird and, rare sight when you do find one. But what's even weirder than that is finding something like this. That's right, the whole thing is made out of sand. There is protections in Minecraft to stop it from stop sand from generating above nothing, but in this case, it couldn't stop it because it thinks this is above the ground. So if we break one of these blocks, it will fall, and that's so tempting. But we'll come back and do that because, again, we only get one shot on this. We gotta make it count for something, I guess. So we're gonna go to the north a little bit, and then we're gonna talk about the second village that you'll find on this seed. And this one is pretty great and pretty big because, as you can see, this village right here combines with actually, this village first of all has a blacksmith chest, so that's lovely. Everyone loves blacksmith chests. Everyone loves a free opportunity for some iron boots, some apples, some diamonds, and some saplings, because that's why we come to blacksmiths, I'm pretty sure. But no, the other cool thing about it is, as you can see, it's a second village intersected with a desert temple. This one's like lower down into the ground, so you can kind of like go into it, but another 4 sets of chests, and it also, again, comes right into the desert village. The odds of that happening twice in one seed, I don't even know how insanely rare it is, and it's not even like it's just the only 2 structures that intersect, because it's right next to a woodland mansion as well. So again, woodland mansion, you're gonna get your fair chances of getting diamonds, fair chances of getting like diamond armor and stuff like that. I believe it does have a couple of rare rooms if you're into that sort of stuff. So again, go check out the Woodland Mansion, but I'm sure I don't need to tell you that Woodland Mansions are great at this stage in the Minecraft console update cycle. So I'll just say it's great, it's wonderful, it's there. If you somehow have never seen one, then yeah, go check it out like right now. But presumably it's just a cool add-on for you if you're watching this Seeds video or if you subscribe to the channel in general. So let's head to the south a little bit. Let's show you the 3rd desert temple on the same seed in the same north-south kind of position. So that's kind of amazing, or east-west I guess. But as you can see, it's a 3rd desert temple. So that's 12 random chests with 12 chances for enchanted books and stuff like that. And I can't hold it anymore. I just have to break one of these blocks and show you what happens, because it starts a chain reaction and the chain reaction just doesn't stop, and it's the most amazing thing. And it actually like changes the shape of the biome and turns it into a little bit of a hill. So yeah, if that's your thing, you can have that happen. It looks like it's really controlled, so that's nice. But yeah, basically amazing, really cool. I love looking at it, and maybe you do too. But just in case you don't, let's move to the east of the seed, or the west of the seed. My east and west are really bad, as you're probably aware by now, because if you go to the west of the map, then you'll find yourself another village. This one is actually kind of like buried in the sand, so 3 villages and 3 desert temples so far, which is already, kind of a nice like haul for a random seed, on top of the other stuff we're talking about. And then we got a second, wooden mansion. This one's like raised up quite a bit, so you're gonna have to climb in there or go all the way around if you want to get in, but still pretty amazing that you can find a structure like this. Again, more opportunities to get yourself some diamond blocks, more opportunities to get some rare loot. Whatever you're looking for, you're gonna find it here, such as in this room, there's a giant chicken. Maybe you like giant chickens, maybe you don't, but you'll find it here regardless. Then if we head to the east, the west, even more of that, we'll find this mountain right here, which again, it's a nice mountain, it's in the very corner. If you intend on expanding your world and you want to see that expansion, here is the perfect spot for it. Or if you just like looking at Endless Ocean, also a pretty good spot. But if you like looking at Endless Ocean, then like, I don't know, I'm sure there's 24-hour YouTube videos that cater to you just as well as that little spot there. But again, I'm not going to judge you and what you do in Minecraft, but what I will tell you to do in Minecraft is head to the north of this seed, because again, I found this little bit of ocean right here to be quite useful, because bear in mind, after the update to Quadsic, you're going to want to have some, different, calibers of ocean. This will have some kelp grow in here, so having the frozen ocean here is going to be really nice, having the cool ocean here is going to be really nice, and having the ocean monument here is going to be even nicer on top of that. So yeah, on top of being, by the way, super rare, super glitchy seed with all the stuff mentioned, with 2 wooden mansions, which are a rare, not often found thing, we've got a, an ocean monument as well. It used to be a rare, it took a long time for us to find a seed with a wooden mansion and a ocean monument, because both those things together, they're so huge. To find them both together is just so tricky, because they're both huge, rare structures. But here we go, we got one, and we obviously got all the things that come along with it, all the sponges, etc., etc. So that's why you're coming up here. Then as you go even further to the north, you get another kind of like stunted hills right here. Again, maybe it's your thing, maybe it's not your thing, but it's something you're going to find regardless. And again, it's got this perfect little corner right here where, again, if you like looking at Endless Ocean, boy, have I got the perfect place for you. But yeah, more seriously than that though, if you head all the way to the west, you'll find some spruce biomes. And then if you head all the way back to the south to the spawn, you'll find 2 notable things of interest in my opinion. So again, this is the first one I mentioned I covered. So again, here you can see, looking pretty good. But if we head all the way back to the spawn, and instead of heading to the east and to the north, which led us to some really great stuff, I want to clarify. By the way, single pumpkin, just want to, if you haven't seen that already, look at it. It's just 1 pumpkin, which is all you need because you can start a farm. But it's a nice find regardless. As of the next update, it won't start carved. So if you want to carve pumpkin, you gotta load up the seed right now. That's like an order or something. But if we go to the east of the map, so east is found just over here, you'll find something even better than wooden mansions and stuff like that, because this is the first ever example of like a volcano-sized mountain I've ever seen in Minecraft, where again, as you can see, it's mountains going all the way around a particular circle, and it leads to this situation right here. So as you can see, this is a perfect volcano shape. You can imagine like lava pouring out of this thing, and in case I've used like some picture of a real volcano for a clickbait thumbnail, I'm sorry if that's not what you were expecting, but I really want to mention that like this is an amazing opportunity to make a volcano in so little effort, because all you need to do, bear in mind, right now it already has lava in there, so it's already, volcano-ish. It's a dormant volcano. If you want to make it look like it's an active one that's bubbling over, all you need to do is grab a few more bits of lava. Okay, so first of all, you want to remove the water, either sponge it or just cover it in something, then just place a few lava buckets. Like, we're talking like 20, 30 lava buckets around the edges. You'll get that amazing, like, field of lava look. Or if you want to make it look like it's literally overflowing, or you want to make it overflow, just cover this whole thing. So, like build across this thing, build like this, and then cover it with, lava, remove the layer underneath it, and boom, you've got yourself a huge volcano. It's so easy to turn this into a volcano. It's arguably a volcano right now, and finding, like in a Minecraft 360 size world, a mountain that looks like this with this open shape, I think that's something that you just gotta, you gotta hand some form of props to. So yeah, let's head to the south of this and just quickly mention that here is a mushroom biome. So everyone loves a mushroom biome, right? It's pretty small. Since I've been playing with the bedrock like mushroom biomes, it's really weird to see one this size. But again, having access to mushrooms as well as the previous 2 things, wooden mansions and monuments, pretty darn nice. And having the mushrooms be so close to your volcano, I'm just saying, there's an opportunity to off them into the volcano as a sacrifice. Maybe that's your thing, maybe it's not your thing. But either way, also tiny bit of sugarcane back there. Like it's worth mentioning there is a plains biome here. It's probably not one you care about, but it does exist, and it's something I want to mention. Also worth mentioning that the spawn on this seed is really amazing for just if you just want a building seed, because I know that's what a lot of people search for just all the time. Like, I want a seed to build in Minecraft. This seed covers that too. It has all the glitches to keep you in tune for that sort of stuff, but look how much flat land there is available right here. It's just all flat, like, you know, flat plains, which admittedly has grass on, into flat desert, into flat desert, into flat desert, into flat desert. There's just so little here breaking up your thing, and even better than that, there's this cave, which I've just spotted this very moment, which goes all the way down into a ravine, into another ravine, into a cave, all the way down at Y13. So if I'm not mistaken, that means we should probably find some diamonds around here quickly, you know, without doing very little effort, without doing very much searching, I guess. You have to do some amount of effort. You'll find some diamonds in no time because it's a huge cave found at Diamond Lair. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this week's Seed Sunday. Let me know what you think about, you know, bring back Seed Sunday, because it's mostly gonna, you know, I'm gonna do a few seeds after the updated quadsic. Let me know if you want to keep on seeing that, because again, I love checking out seeds. I love, you know, doing these random kind of searches. And on the spot, I want to see if, like, again, random thing I've just found right now. There's another way into this. Like, there's so many deep holes from the thing into the other thing, but. Yeah, let me know what you think of this seed in general, and you know, did you like it? Did you like the whole you know, volcano concept thing? Do you like want to see more of that stuff after the update as well, or do you think, like, no, that's a terrible opportunity for clickbait with it? Because honestly, that's how, like, seed videos kind of are these days. It's like, if you want a Minecraft seed, you want it to inspire you in some way, like, you know, turning that into a volcano, or even just, you know, the way it is right now, setting up your house near what looks like somewhat of a volcano. That's something you might be down with. So anyway, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I failed on my quest to find diamonds in at the end of the video, but regardless, I hope you all enjoyed this video, because I guarantee you there's diamonds in here somewhere, and I guess I'll see you all in the next one. Have a nice day, everyone. Goodbye.